global Black Lives Matter protests, a Me Too movement in support of women's rights. Both sprung up in the years since the last Summer Olympics, and both may influence the Tokyo Games.
I think we have a perfect storm, if you will, for an outburst of athlete activism that is rooted in fighting for Black freedom and also for human rights in general.
In the U.S., professional basketball players have been at the forefront of anti-racism protests. Many will now compete in Tokyo. U.S. soccer star Megan Rapinoe has also been outspoken for equal pay.
And I've been told that I don't deserve any more than less because I am a woman.
Olympic protests aren't new. The most iconic was the Black Power salute by U.S. athletes Tommie Smith and John Carlos at the 1968 Games. The International Olympic Committee later introduced Rule 50, which bans player protests. The rule was loosened this year, but IOC chief Thomas Bach recently warned against what he called divisive protests, saying the podium and medal ceremonies are not meant for politics, which is ironic given that the IOC's own website praises Carlos and Smith as legends.
And they say what courage it took for them to do that. And I agree, it took a lot of courage. But they've made a new rule. Even these guidelines do not permit there to be a new John Carlos or Tommie Smith at the Tokyo Olympics.
Some conservatives in the U.S. say athletes should stick to sports, but the trend is in the other direction. The Olympics is no exception.
The Olympic Games in international sport is so entwined with politics with all of the national symbols. It's the flags, it's the anthems, it's the emblems on the uniform, the uniforms being in those national colors.
It's the biggest platform many players will ever have, and it's likely we'll be seeing what matters most to them. Bill Gallo, VOA News, Seoul.